So Jemma, another 3 points on the road. What are your thoughts on the match?
Look, first of all, job is done. It's really important that now we try and keep that momentum going forward, especially coming into the FAI Cup next week. So that's going to be a huge important game. So it was very important to take the 3 points, and yeah, put in a good performance.
You've obviously been a bit unlucky with injury in the last little while.
Yeah.
How good is it to be back on the pitch?
It's absolutely incredible. What a feeling. Like I can't lie. I think we're probably coming up to 14 weeks now. I'm not exactly sure, but they've been tough. It's very hard to kind of try and keep yourself involved with the team, like when you're not playing or if you're not doing the warm up and stuff like that. So even last night in training, coming home, I was kind of I was I'm buzzing for tomorrow now. I can't wait. To try and go on, even just to put the jersey back on and be involved in the warm up and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been tough, but I'm absolutely delighted to get back out on the pitch.
Obviously next week starts the FAI Cup campaign, as you mentioned. What do you think feelings will be like heading into that to try to defend the cup?
Everybody is fired up for it. Everybody's buzzing. It's obviously a big, huge competition, and I think the two teams that got drawn first against one another, could potentially be winners. Galway are going to be as up for it as we're going to be as up for it. But I think around our own camp and training and stuff like that, where everybody is going to be, this is going to be, I think, one of the most important games that we'll have this season. So yeah, buzzing for it.
Obviously the league and the All-Ireland Cup and the Cup, it's all been a bit stop and starting in the last few weeks with the cancelled game last week. How has that affected training? Has it brought your heads away at all, or?
Well, I think at the end of the day, I think there was 6 clubs that had their games, cancelled over the weather. So you can't use that as an excuse. You can't use that as an excuse. Regardless of whether it's stop start, we're still in there 3 days a week. Obviously, when you do lose the momentum of games, that can have a bit of an effect. But still, the quality of training this week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, there's no standards that drop there at all. But yeah, it can be frustrating. It's just about having the right people around, and all of us kind of just keeping one another accountable.
Owen mentioned in his interview earlier just about the togetherness in the dressing room. Obviously, a few tough days in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
How important is that to stick together and keep going?
Well, I think especially the last 2 weeks, if you've been around the club or been around our team, you see how important that each and every individual is, and how supportive we are of one another. There's when something hard comes into your life like that, the biggest thing for people is to know that you're not alone in it. And I think this club, this team has really showed that and support for each and every one of us. And yeah, it's just really important to kind of know we're all as one, we move all as one, and it really showed the last 2 weeks.
That's brilliant. Thanks a million, Jemma.
No worries.